Justin Boldy. All right, out of Arroyo Grande, California. He's a former collegiate national champion in the road race in 2010, and he finished 10th.
What's up, everybody? So welcome. This is the Boise Twilight Criterium, race number 2 of the USA Crit Series. And there's not a whole lot to talk about on this race. I'm gonna keep it pretty short, simple, get to the point, and you guys can just finish up the video by watching it. And first thing I wanna say is that Boise has the smoothest concrete in America. This race was so fast. And going into this, you know, we had all these tactics and these plans that we were gonna do. We wanted to stay with lap leader podium. We wanted to get into the top 20, which we did. Not like 24, I think. We wanted to stay up front, and we really wanted to try to get some breakaways and things like that. But if you watch Tulsa, then you understand that Legion controlled that entire race by just sitting at the front at tempo threshold. And then anybody that broke away, what they would do is just slowly bring them back, keep the pace high to stop the counterattack, and then rinse and repeat. But in this race, you had Best Buddies that joined that same kind of tactics, and they stayed at the front. So Best Buddies controlled most of this race. I believe they got like 20 laps controlled on the lap leader. And so when I made my way to the front, as you'll see later on in this race, you had Best Buddies strung out, you had Legion strung out, and then behind Legion you had the other 100 dudes all bumping bars fighting for position. So at that point it was like I was in that bubble for a little bit, and that it wasn't fun. It was like every corner you're like, we're gonna crash, and then never crashed. No, I don't even think I heard a crash or heard of a crash, but every corner was just like a lot of energy wasted squeezing brakes or just chopping everybody. So I decided to tail gun the race, let a little gap open, keep my momentum through the turns, and it was a great race. Problem was it was so fast, so there's not really much to talk about on the tactics side, because if you watch this video, it's basically me just holding on at 33 to 36 miles an hour as Best Buddies and Legion just choo-choo go full gas. And that's how everybody was. They were just hanging on. Every once in a while you would like make up 5 spots, but then you'd see that same person again like 5 spots later. So you're in like your little like your train cart hanging out with all the people around you. It was wild. But anyways, like I said, not much to talk about. The weather was hot. Boise's hot. Boise's beautiful, by the way. You can definitely see why people live there. It snows, so that's a con. But the mountains, woke up in the morning, got some good riding in before this race. Sorry, losing track. But anyways, just watch. I mean, it's a wild race. I mean, we're going 31 miles an hour. I'm pushing zero watts, going into a turn, and then coming out of it, powering out, going back into another turn, and then it's full gas straight away. So, like I said, we are locked at the position that we were at. And if we made, and towards the end of this race, I really thought, okay, I'm going to start moving up with 10 laps to go. And that was a mistake, because at 15 laps to go, I noticed some of the butcher box guys making their way up, and some other people that I knew are usually in the right spot at the right time. And I thought, I should go with them, but I didn't. I kind of chilled out a little bit. And I was like, I'll wait like 2-3 more laps, and then that turned into 10 laps to go. And at that point, Legion just went full gas. And what would happen is that, you know, everybody's head would be down, and I'd look up, and we're getting separated. So I'd have to leave that group, cross the gap to another group, and then they would get separated and then cross the gap again. I think I did that like 2 or 3 times before I just ran out of gas and I was just TTing by myself. I think I got 40th place overall out of 100 and something. So, I mean, points, not bad for, you know, it's not good, but I always want to do better. I always want to win, but it is what it is. I'm happy that, you know, I got to participate in one of the fastest crits in America and finish the race. That was cool. Next up is Utah, Salt Lake City Criterium, 2-day event. So we'll be making some videos on that if everything goes as planned. So be sure to like and subscribe this channel. Let me know if you like the videos. Give me a thumbs up if you want more. Give me a thumbs down if you want me to stop and just continue training so I can win a race. That would be awesome too. So let me know what you think in the comments, and the next one will be Utah. Enjoy the rest of the video, guys. Thanks for watching.
Simpson of Project Echelon out of Colorado. It's a great machine. If you're sitting up there watching a Simpson of Project